go to work, I'm revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries in the bag. Now wait a minute, yeah, forgot to mention, I'm $100 million richer. Might paint $100 million picture. One man army, but I don't fatigue. Better have 100 million coming with you. Got good karma, so I'm riding fiscal. Hit the crossover, leave them playing Twister. Or they thought that I was just a. Now when I do, they call me Mister. Stop it, big wall, what's the fight? Play with the family, playing with your life. This got the ops hurt, looking sick, so we gon' disinfect them like a wipe. Had that boy a big cat with no stripes. Now on the gram, ain't worried about a light. Yeah, I had to go ahead and raise the fee. If you ain't rocking with it, take a hike.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me. Spin the slide, say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me? Say you gon' ride. Is he gon' step by me? Can't do it back, keep racks on me. Name home with I keep 3 on me. Oh, so you ride it. I can do everything that you gon' like. Young, rich, and famous, I'm living the life. Pull up in that new thing. I'm swerving and hogging up both lanes. You know I'm in the mood. After I score, I'ma bring it to you. They're a free agent, I give him the boo. I'm with the crew, who we bringing it to. We got no limit, yeah, we on the ride. We all gon' step, we all gon' ride. Say you gon' ride. Say you gon' step by me. Spin the slide. Say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me?
Every time I'ma step with the steppers. Black and white beans looking like pepper. Flawless diamonds, yeah, I'm good under pressure. 400 racks tucked in the dresser. Blowing money fast like Big Meech. Thinking that they winning, big reach. They know I'm the best, I'm elite. I know when they hating is instinct.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me. Spin and slide, say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me?
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Texans and the Panthers. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Play action now, Dalton. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An early start in the game's first play. 18 yards to the first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Now a handoff looking right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 46 yards rushing for him here in first and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And now to the air, Dalton. That'll be caught right side, Chenault with it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Dalton on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Will Anderson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Dalton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. You look at this Carolina defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it easily move into the top 5.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Dalton now to pass. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 8.
And Dalton to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Texans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. And this one too low. A young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 in the play. And it'll be a 3rd and 13. Now Stroud. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down, Houston.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
First down, Texans.
Here's Stroud. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw him out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Stroud on 3rd down now. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now Kaimi Fairbairn out for the field goal try for the Texans. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing in 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their 1st turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking at the yards totals. And that results in 35 yards. So the big play to the ball across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Dalton. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. So Dalton now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10, Dalton once more. And that is incomplete. Oh, my goodness, he was in his own zip code, but somehow could not look it in. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And it'll be Dalton again. Connection made with Shenault. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. Oh, that is incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards
on 2nd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody. That led to an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Stroud. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now here's Stroud, and he'll get this underneath to Singletary. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Stroud. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So it's halftime here. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't give it to him. It's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They go again with Pierce. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As Stroud now to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And while all of that was going on with the sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And there is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 27 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Hooker going to try to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to restart.
They certainly do. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Thrower, Hooker. Shoves him aside, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Hooker now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hooker to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Hooker flush to his right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Hendon Hooker with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Dalton and the offense now. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 2.5 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. It's second down. Dalton looking. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Heady on that. Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart play there.
Now this throw caught left side. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Now Dalton. Touchdown. DJ Moore. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. But Houston's offense taking over again. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And take it right on the 30. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Dalton. This will be caught downfield by Moore. Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Moore with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Hooker. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Hooker. Into the hands of Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Touchdown, Houston.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Here's 1st and 10. Hooker to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
So a big one coming here for Ka'imi Fairbairn. This to almost certainly win the football game. And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quicker, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range.
Here's Dalton. Got a man open. It's Chase.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you... And he came through with a nice catch right there.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from Tom Dempsey range here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
Now one final throw incomplete, and time will run out here in the 4th quarter, and we are going to overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulous as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So now the first OT throw coming for Dalton. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
And when you have success going forward, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Dalton, 1st and 10.
And that is caught downfield by Thomas.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. To throw here, Dalton. He's got his big tight end fan. Now he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. Passing, it's Dalton.
Connection made with Shenault.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Carolina, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get to stay home again.
We got London on the
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of the hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. My crown way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And you need better stops. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you